on the screen. Liverpool Chats TV, we're live with the team.
Jamie's back, another live stream.
Oi, oi.
Comments flying like a dream. Type your thoughts, let it all be seen. Liverpool Chat TV on your screen.
First call in, says we're winning by 5. Second one fuming about the ref last night. Mods in the chat, keeping everything clean. You drop your take, it's part of the scene.
Jamie's back, another live stream. Comments flying like a dream. Type your thoughts, let it all be seen. Liverpool Chat TV on your screen.
Who's in the chat?
Say your name,
Say your name.
say your name.
Drop that scoreline, call that game.
Call that game.
From Anfield Road to every screen, we're all one voice.
One big team.
Yes, guys, welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. Big up to everyone in the house, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Sorry about it, a little bit late. I forgot the Man United game didn't kick off till 8:15. So, yeah, 10:15 start. So I do apologise, everyone. I'm expecting it a little bit earlier. Welcome everyone in. Welcome everyone in. This is a call-in show. Now, I haven't done call-in shows. I don't think I've done a call-in show in over a year, maybe. It's been a while, but you guys in the chat yesterday wanted a call-in show. You wanted an event. I'm going to let people vent today. I'm going to let people come on and have their say about everything about Liverpool Football Club. We're going to open the phone lines up in a minute. We'll open the call lines up in a minute. I'll put the link in the live chat in a little bit. Just let the people roll into the show, into the channel, and then I'll put the link out there. Obviously, some good news for Liverpool today. Two top four hopes. Our top four hopes are still alive. By dropping points. You know, Chelsea dropping points, United dropping points. Liverpool's top five hopes are still alive. And it's the magical if we beat Sunderland tomorrow. Will we beat Sunderland? Fuck knows. I don't know anymore. I do not know anymore. I do not know. Before we start this up, guys, I have to help our friend of the channel out a little bit here. So Mr. Sean Pennington in the chat has his own YouTube channel, his own Liverpool YouTube channel. I'd love it if people went over there and subscribed to Sean's channel. As you see, it's on 12 subscribers right now. Let's try and get that to 50 subscribers by the end of the evening if we can. There's Sean's channel. I'm going to share the link in the chat. Everyone go over, show love. Link is in the live chat right now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pin it there for a short time. I'm going to pin it in the live chat for a short time. So it's pinned at the top of the live chat if you want. If you don't want to, go and show Sean some love. Look, he's just starting out his Liverpool YouTube journey. As you can see, he's only got 2 videos out there in the last couple of weeks. Go and show him some love. He's on 12 subscribers. Let's try and get that to 50 if we can by the end of the night. That's helped Sean out. We've helped others out before as well. Look, he's on 25 subscribers already. Look how quick that was. See what I'm saying? 50 subscribers. Go and help Sean out, man. Go and help Sean out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we help everyone out here, guys. We're a YouTube community, yeah? I'm not a big channel myself, so we all help each other out. Yeah, it's very hard doing this. I don't know if people realise it, but being a YouTuber is quite difficult. You put your face out there, you put your voice out there, you put your points out there, and it's out there forever. And people can ridicule you, praise you, be horrible to you. It's a hard thing to do, man. So yeah, go and subscribe to, especially anyone in the Liverpool community. It's on 27 subscribers now. So keep subscribing, guys. It is pinned. The link of his channel is pinned at the top of the live chat. Go and check Sean out, man. Sean's going to be doing more YouTubing. He's going to be doing more Liverpool content over there. He's got a lot he wants to say as well. He's venting as well. So, yeah, this is what we do, man. We help each other out. Yeah, big up everyone just subbing, man. Appreciate the love, guys. Go and sub, man. Go and show love to people, man. Show love to people. He's starting out his YouTubing journey. As I said, I got a kickstart from Coppish. You know, when I started YouTube, you know, I got a kickstart from Coppish because that's where everyone knew me from. So I got 100 subscribers quite quickly because 100 people followed me over from Coppish, knew who I was, gave me some love. And I always think it's good to show love back, yeah? So when people are starting this journey, and it is a difficult journey, I think it's always good to show love back. So yeah, we've helped Becky out, we've helped Sean out, we've helped my other buddy Sean out as well. This is what we do over here, man. We help each other out, man. We help each other out. We show love, man. Yeah, big up, Ali, man. Yeah, I thought he's from Coventry. See, that's what it is, man. You pass it on. Do you know what I mean? We pass it on. I just think it's an important thing to do. Look, we're on 30 subscribers. He was on 12 subscribers 5 minutes ago. He's already on 30. What that's going to do, if we can get him to 50 subscribers, 20 more subscribers, guys, there's 140 people in the chat right now. Go and give Sean a bit of love. Go and subscribe to his channel. He wants to vent on the slot thing. He's angry. He's upset. He's starting his YouTube journey. Go and show him some love, man. Go and show him some love. If we can get him to 50 subscribers really quickly, it'll boost him in the algorithm. The YouTube algorithm will be like, whoa, why has this guy already got 50? Like, why has he gone up like 30 odd subscribers in a matter of minutes? You know, it just boosts it. It'll boost it. Got to pay it forward, man. Got to pay it forward. Yeah, big up Michael, man. Michael does his animation YouTube channel as well, which I really rate and like. Haircut guy must be pissed. Yeah, he is, man. The link is pinned at the top of the live chat, Mantis. For his channel, it should be pinned at the top of the YouTube live chat. You should see it up there. It should be there. Yeah, it's there. Go and show him some love. Yeah, there's Sean there as well, guys. That's Sean there as well. So Once we've done that, we'll open up the phone lines and get the be out of Josh as well. Josh is obviously, we did Josh as well. No, Josh has got a YouTube channel. Big up Doug as well, YouTube channel. Go and subscribe to these guys, man. You got Josh Media TV. Go and subscribe. Go and subscribe to my man Doug as well. I hope you're doing well, my man Doug. I hope the fatherhood's doing you well. Be out Total Eclipse, man. Be out Kane Faz got a win tomorrow. Tomorrow's big, man. It's big. What are we doing now? 30 subs. Let's have a look what his sub count is now. 39 subs. Almost there. We're 11 away from 50 subscribers. As soon as we got Sean to 50 subscribers, guys, we're going to open up the link. I'm going to put the link in for the call-in show to start. So 11 more subscribers, and I'll open up the call. I'll put the link in for the live chat. Big up KB Films. Hope you're doing well. I did see the Cole miss. Yeah, it was crazy. Big up, my man. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Yeah, all doing good, my friend. All doing good. All doing good. Yes, keep subbing to my man Sean. Link is pinned at the top of the live chat, guys. 40 subscribers. We're 10 subscribers away, guys. Got 144 people in the house. Show my man some love, man. He's starting his YouTube journey. YouTube is a heck of a grind, as I say. Putting your face and voice out there for people to ridicule you is it's tough, man. It's tough. So yeah, he's putting shorts out there at the moment. A lot of shorts out there, but that's a good way of going about things, man. Be like Angie in the chat as well. Don't think it makes any difference to tonight's results. Got to capitalise tomorrow against Sunderland. That we do. That we do. Be like Lee in the chat. Be like Mini-Me in the chat as well. Mini-Me Sav. Big up. Jesus. Big up Emil as well. Big up Imran as well. Big up my man. Big up to you. Big up to you. Yeah, 44. 6 more subscribers for Sean, guys. Just 6 more people, please. And then I'll put the link in for the live chat. I'll put the link in the live chat for the call-in show to start and get you guys on, and you can vent with your frustrations about what's going on with Liverpool this season and have your say on everything you want to have to say about it. Guys, what I will ask for, though, obviously, if I know, like, if you're new, put your video on so I know you're a real human being, first of all. Make sure your mic is ready and all that sort of stuff, yeah? We don't want no silliness today that can get my video taken down. Big up, Nick, man. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Be at Shanty in the chat. Big up everyone in the chat, man. Don't forget to subscribe to my man Nick's channel as well. Best reactions on YouTube. Go and check him out. There's obviously a great Liverpool fan, big Liverpool fan as well. 3 more subscribers, guys. 3 more subscribers, and we'll get this call-in show underway. The link is ready to throw out there. The link is ready. Three more subs, guys. 3 more subs. Let's get this man to 50. Straight off the bat. Only 3 more, man. Look at the excitement in the house. How you doing, my friend? It was the miss of the season. He said Klopp didn't get sacked after getting Europa League football. Yeah. I mean, guys, if you watched his press conference this morning as well, and you want an event just from that alone, come do it. Guys, still need 3 more subscribers for Sean's channel. The link is pinned at the top of the live chat. If you can't see it, I'm going to put it into the atmosphere one more time. I'll put it in there again. There we go. Go and hit Sean. Go and hit that link. Go and subscribe to my man Sean, man. Jamie Chet Anfield sector. I will. That's it. People keep subbing. Let's get my man Sean to 50 and then he can start rolling. We're at 50. There we go. I'm going to put the link in the live chat. You guys are beautiful. I'm going to keep that behind. I will come back to that at the end of the show and see how well he's doing. But keep subscribing, guys. Don't just stop at 50. Keep subscribing. Keep subscribing, please. I appreciate it. Helping friends out is what we do over here. We're nice people. Link is there in the live chat. Link is now in the live chat for the call-in show. The call-in show is now starting. Link is now in the live chat. I'm going to put that now. I'm now going to put that wherever where's my live chat gone? There we go. I'm now going to put that link. I'm going to pin it at the top of the live chat, guys. So go to the top of the live chat and you'll see it there. If you want to come over and have your say in the call-in show, the link is at the top of the live chat. Arne Slot believes his future as Liverpool head coach does not rest solely on qualifying for next season's Champions League, even though he conceded the failure to do so would be unacceptable. Interesting. Yeah, I messaged your chat. It's saying invalid argument. What? Jay is saying invalid argument request. I'm not sure. Ant, try again, man. Try and get in the comments, man. You should be okay, Ant. I don't think anyone's banned you or barred you. I definitely haven't. So if you want to have your go in the call-in show, the link is pinned at the top of the live chat. Pinned at the top of the live chat. As Joyce said something, has he? Let's have a look. Sorry, guys. I'm just quickly looking at Twitter as well in case everyone's saying some notifications to look at. Thomas Frank, man. What did Joyce say, guys? Oh, it was the quote you shared with Paul Joyce about Paul Joyce. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, link is open, guys. If you want to come in and have your say, let's get Dean in first. Be up, Dean, man.
How's it, man? I thought you were gonna do like a panel, man. I want everybody to be here. Like, come, let's fight, man.
How you doing, man?
Yeah,
right?
man. Yeah, no, I'm not good, man. I'm not good. Liverpool is not. I mean, am I gonna be good? Like in this, always gonna be good. Like at this current moment, bro. I think I'll give you an idea. You should do. I'm not gonna cut my hair until Liverpool's sack slot. Maybe and we'll see how long you're going to grow your hair. Like you should definitely try because it's crazy, man. Like I think I'll start with the way he's handling our squad players, man. He's bad. He's really bad. He's really bad, man. What he says, like you can't. There's certain things that you can say, like. You don't have to say everything you're thinking as a manager, you know. Like if you hold your opinions on things, if you you know exactly what the press is trying to do, they're trying to fish information, get information out of you. Don't give them content. Like you can't be saying that too. And what it does, because these young players, they're on the internet, right? They're probably watching the press conference, and you're saying, "I've selected other players ahead of him, and I'm gonna do that tomorrow." And he's supposed to come to training. He's supposed to come and perform. And all those players that you've been selecting, what have they done? So it just shows things for the sake of saying things. I think he's not a manager. I don't think he'll ever be a manager unless he fixes up. You remain a coach. He's a coach, football coach, not a manager. Maybe FSD already identified that. I don't know what you think, man, but yeah, It's not good, man.
What do you think on his man management? Have you heard his comments today? Because that's what a lot of people are angry with.
Yeah, like he's not a manager. He's a coach. A coach who set out tactics and triangles and rondos, and that's what he's good at. A manager, a manager, manager is actually the structure, the core, the soul of the team. He manages the. You're supposed to be in touch with the backroom staff, the medical team, and the scouting team. I want this player because I have this system, and that's why you always need a good number two. Remember Klopp and Linders, Guardiola, and the other, and even with what's his name was here before Linders, Bouvez, that Bouvy. How you say
Oh
it?
yeah. I know the one you're on
Yes.
about. Yeah.
Yes. You need a manager, and then the assistant coach will be the coach. He is the one who's going to be doing the tactics, and obviously you have the final say. I'm speculating. I've seen it in all the professional footballers. The manager is the overall, like, making sure which player we're bringing in. He does the meetings at the training ground. He's there to just give like a speech, motivation, and the coaches are doing the thing, and he's watching. Okay, we got this player in, are they performing well? Do we need to get this player here? Yeah, Buvak, yeah. Do we need to do this? And I think Slot, he doesn't know how to do that. Because one, as a manager, you have to protect the team. You have to be on the right side of the supporters, and you have to make sure you're protecting your especially your players. If you remember during, I think I said it the other day, it doesn't matter how Nat Phillips or the other young kid, it doesn't matter how long they haven't played. But you notice whenever they got a chance, they were stoked and they performed very well. And Klopp always, even if they are on the bench the whole time, they know that we're gonna get our chance, we're gonna play, and we're gonna give it our all. I don't see. That's why if you notice now, I don't think Kiesa is even trying because he knows, like, what's the point? He literally saved Slaughter's job by that goal line clearance, and what happened? He was rewarded by more bench time after that. Like, what
Yeah.
else
No,
does he have to do?
that's good. What he's on. No, I
And
I
look,
hear you, man. There you go.
what else does he have to do, man? Like, look at Rio. Every time he comes on, he's a problem. Like, he's a problem. And what is the reward? More bench time. And it's like, he's played a more minutes for a 17-year-old. What is that? You are not a manager. You are a coach. You should be staying in the training ground doing rondos and not manage the squad. I'm done, man. I'm like, what does he say? Like, I'm done, man. What's up, Carl? What's up, Lesedi, and I don't know the other guy. What's up? No, I'm done,
How's
man.
it, gents? How's it, gents? I just
I'm
wanted to
done,
say that,
man.
he's eroding everything that makes Liverpool Liverpool. And I actually want to give Jamie credit for something because I think you were the first one, I think, on YouTube who mentioned the fitness of the team. I
Yeah.
think it was even at the end of last year when you're like, we don't look fit. And you just look late in games, how consistently the intensity drops, how we always wane late in games, how teams always come at us late in games. Hugo Ekitike is 23 years old and he dies after 70 minutes. Like, that's not a normal thing. How were we not conditioned to 90 minutes of Premier League football? We were the fittest team in Europe at one point in time. And we look like an Eredivisie team. And then you look at his comments about Calvin Ramsey today. That was so unequivocally weird. He's just a genuine weirdo for that because no one said Calvin Ramsey's Philip Long. We're not saying we have this mega talent, but we're saying what you've done is you've weakened our midfield by taking our best midfielder out of it and playing him out of position. So what we're saying is, in my opinion, I think it's a net positive to play Calvin Ramsey to get Dominic Szoboszlai back in his natural position where he's been amazing throughout this entire season. And for you to come out and say, you might think I have Cafu, it's just Calvin Ramsey. That's such a weird thing to say, bro. Because when you look at Klopp's ability to make players play above their level, there's so many examples of it, bro, because he made them feel valued, bro. The example I always point to is Origi and Shaqiri against Barcelona. Or even that game that hit the 23-24 game against Man City, the draw. that was going viral today when it was rookie Bradley, rookie Kwanzaa, it was Gomez left back, it was Elliott right wing, it was a hodgepodge of a squad, and we had City on their knees, a better Man City team on their knees at Anfield. That's what you can do when people believe in you, when people run through a brick wall for you. That's what can happen. There's so many examples of this, and it's unfathomable how everything is just being eroded. I think in his last 38 games, we have about just over 60 points. So you can't even tell me we won the league, because if you look at across the last league season, we're like a top 40. What everyone's going to mention today that Chelsea and Man United drop points, we have to go to Sunderland away, who are undefeated at home with no right back. Does anybody have any faith that we even have a chance? And I just want to ask, by the way, what's happening with Curtis Jones? Because why is he getting endo minutes now from last season when he was a starter for most of the season? Is another academy product being frozen out? Do you guys understand how fucked up it is that a bad 45 minutes ended Kwanzaa's Liverpool career? A bad 45 minutes. And I think Cal mentioned this the other day on Kopish about Trent's full debut against Man United. Rashford cooked him. Are we forgetting he was not good that game? But he was given a chance again. And if we had an 18-year-old Trent, does he break through? Does Curtis Jones break through? Does Bradley break through? Does anyone? Does Raheem Sterling? Does Steven Gerrard break through if we had him in the academy?
Gerrard would.
My head is gone.
Can I just quickly say something?
Go on, Bruno.
Back in October, I told you, man, back in October, if this guy stays here, we will finish 10th. I told you, didn't I, back on Cockish? If this skankhead of a manager stays here, we're going to finish 10th, didn't I? What did I say?
You're going that way, man.
We're in February, and what did I say about him with the comparisons with Roy Hodgson? What did I say? I told you, man, didn't I? I hate to be the guy that said I told you so. The guy is like Roy Hodgson. The football is dead. The treatment of the players is dead. It's diabolical. The stuff that he says in the press conferences, instead of bigging up your players, you don't put your players down in the press conferences. You big them up. What was that all about? What in the name of garbage is that? And then he's sitting there complaining about the squad size. What in the name of garbage is that? First of all, you had the whole of January to buy players. You chose not to. And now we've got players who are injured. Soboslai suspended, right? I've said this a billion times on this show, and I've said it on Kopish. We don't celebrate finishing top 4. We don't do that here. We don't sit here dancing to Avril Lavigne's, Rihanna's, and Jay-Z's at the end of the season after finishing 4th. We don't do that here. Yeah? We are the bride. We are the ones receiving a trophy. Yeah? If you not think at the end of the season I'm going to be dancing to Arsenal finishing first place, we don't do that here. That's not what we do here. This guy, he's acting like he's at Feyenoord. Well, I'm sorry, mate. You're not at Feyenoord. You're at Liverpool Football Club, yeah? We are Liverpool Football Club. Yeah? The aim of this club is about winning, yeah? Being the bride, not the bridesmaid. You understand what I'm trying to say, Rasta? You understand, you know? We don't celebrate being the bridesmaid, yeah? The bridesmaid is the person at the wedding that is taking the bride down the aisle. We don't do that. That's not what we do here. And I tell you what, I'm starting to question Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards. Do you know what? I want these two sacked. I want these two sacked out of my club. Gone. Get out of it. You're not doing your jobs properly. Pack your bags and sling your rock, as Peggy Mitchell would famously say. Pack your bags and get out. I'm sick and tired of it.
Okay, anyone else?
Big up, gents. Big up, gents. Big up.
Are you good?
I'm all good, man. All good. Just a quick question. When this slot useless is having his press conferences, do the hierarchy actually listen to what he's saying?
I don't know.
I doubt it.
Do they watch us play football? Is what you have to ask. Are they watching the games? Because the games are worse.
Yeah, man, it's so frustrating. The way he disrespects, players that's on the fringe that he doesn't trust. For me, that is, I really
Yeah.
hate this guy. I really hate this guy. I'm not supposed to hate, human beings, but this is the first human being that I hate. And I
Yeah.
can't believe that he's associated with the club that I support. I can't believe that.
No,
Yeah.
I hear you,
I don't know,
mate.
gents.
I hear.
I won't be long.
But
I won't be long on
I-
this chat, but that is
yeah.
just the one little bit that I want to put out there.
Yeah, I agree with you. I
agree,
think
man.
the issue with him, he's so caught up in the whole when people were saying you inherited a good squad, Klopp's team and all that. I think it got into his head. If you notice the way he was kicking out, John is the only player who was like a proper Liverpool academy or a starter in the midfield who's left. You know that, right? And he's not even getting minutes.
Yeah.
Like I think he's so caught up with his ego, like he's very egotistical. Like he's that's why he changed the tactics so quickly. Like we didn't have to play Isak that quickly. We didn't have to play Ekechike that maybe Ekechike because he was probably in shape a little bit more, rotate him with Chiesa or somebody else, where Dan's with. I think he changed the tactics so quickly with new players. We have all the and like it just happened like this from everything that we were doing in preseason. He abandoned everything as soon as the season started. He went full beast mode. He started doing some weird things. Like last season, he was doing some really nice subtle tweaks. He was setting up the opposition based his squads based on the opposition. He was making the right decisions. But I think the ego, where he wants to show people that no, I can win with my thing. I can win with my own tactics, with my own, with my own. That's why if he now starts, playing players like Ramsey and whatnot, if he doesn't throw them under the bus and they come in and they perform, you'll be asked questions like, why didn't you play them? As you can see, when they come on, they're playing very well. So that means you are not identifying who's good and who's not good within your squad. And he doesn't want to admit when he's wrong. So he wants to say, no, I've already assessed them. I know how good they are. So don't tell me. That's his point. Don't tell me that's why they're on the bench. They're not playing because I've already assessed. So he doesn't want people to say it when he's wrong about something. He wants to be right. And I won the league. Remember we won the league because of him in 30 years.
But for me, what's really wrong is if you have human beings in your first team squad and you don't give them the opportunity to progress in life, what does that say about you as a human being?
I can I please just add, if you look at the amount of moves we block for people who aren't going to play, Morton was wanted at Leverkusen. Trey Nyoni was wanted loan at places. I think Rio needs a loan if he's not going to play. You look at the amount of people who have been blocked just to come sit on the bench, and you're just thinking, what's the point? What are we doing? The way we're mismanaging some squad members, honestly, is genuinely shocking. Like everything that makes us Liverpool is being eroded. We get a belter of a free kick at Anfield, and he sits off. What is that? What is that? When the crowd's behind you, step on their necks, go for the kill. Kill it, bro. Like, do you understand? These results today of Chelsea and Man United, they make that Man City result, like, it makes me even more frustrated because it's just like, how close would we have been if the manager didn't cow it out at Anfield? I just cannot stand this guy. And it's everything. It's everything. It's the standards of fitness. It's the standards of results. It's his relationship with the players. His relationship with the fans. Everything that Jurgen Klopp put blood, sweat, and tears to build, he's tearing down. Everything.
Yeah. Just before I go, Jen.
Can I just quickly add to this as well, right? How many times do I have to say this? And I don't care if people in the comments don't like this. 1 goal leads are not safe. 2 goal leads are not safe. 2-1 leads are not safe. You're playing against Manchester City, a team who show no mercy. They don't sit around kissing their opponents. Yeah? They're getting crap out of their opponents 4, 5, 6-0. They don't sit there kissing their opponents, holding their opponents' hands. We are too soft. We need to start beating the crap out of these lot. Right? Bournemouth, you come to Anfield, we've battered the crap out of these lot 9-0. Man United, you come to our gaff, you get slapped 7-0. Right? We go to Old Trafford, we battered the crap out of these lot 5-0. Where was that? Eh? We need to stop kissing our opponents, man.
Can I just say, Sean Dyche, the known, the Brexit Ball 4-4-2 manager, when he had a lead at Anfield, do you know what he did? He brought on Hutchinson and another attacker. Do you understand? A relegation threatened manager came to Anfield and said, let's hit them for 3 and 4. A relegation threatened man. Teams used to celebrate draws at Anfield like they won the fucking Champions League. And we have Sean Dyche trying to hit us for 4. Do you understand what they understand? Like,
So guys, just before I go, I just want to say one more thing, and then I'll say cheers. I'm a little bit disappointed in our fans as well that goes to the games, at the stadium. I mean, surely the majority of them by now can see what is happening, and surely the majority of the fans that's at the stadium want this fraud gone. Surely they must think of some uproar against this guy. More boos. At least there must be some action at the stadium to get this fraud out. Why isn't that happening? Look, I'm in New Zealand. I can't be at Anfield. I can't travel all the way from New Zealand and just to be in the stands. But I sort of expect that from our fans that's going to the stadium regularly. That's there. With that said, guys, I have to say bye. I have to say cheers. Enjoy your day.
Can I
Big up, my man.
just
Big up.
If I can say something.
Yeah, go for it, man. Go.
Thank you.
Can I just-
First of all, big
on-
up, guys. Sorry, big up, guys. I love your show.
Big
Good
up,
to
man.
see Cal here as well. I live in Virginia, and I usually go to Anfield at least twice a year. And I was lucky enough to be there for Real Madrid, Man City, when we beat them. And when we have a win, you can tell that the crowds in Anfield, especially those who are season ticket holders, they are there to root for the team, for the coach, and everyone. So I kind of get it, but from what I'm hearing, at least from the TV now, and I'm listening in and watching, is that people started turning down on Slot right now. The thing is, I really doubt that we're going to make top 5, even with the scores from today. I am hopeful, but something tell me it's not going to happen. And his comments about, the Europa League now with Klopp, this is going to come and bite him, because I think that's where we're heading, to a Europa League, unfortunately. I'm Egyptian. Of course, I'm a Salah guy, but I'm my alliance is to Liverpool first of all. So, and I don't get the way he does not play other people like Chiesa, like Ramsey. It's amazing to me that he's so stuck on Gakpo when time after time, he's very predictable, as you guys know. He doesn't put effort, and all his effort is to shoot and score himself. So that's my take on it. I'll just stop now and then join the chat after a while. Thank you.
Big up, man. Big up, big up, big up.
Big up, man.
I'm going to
Big
have
up, man.
my say now as well, gents. Okay.
Go on, Paul.
Good
Then
evening,
Cal
Jamie.
can chat.
Good evening,
Go on,
Callum.
Paul.
Evening, brother.
Okay. I'll do. I said many a time. I've been saying since the thing against City that if he is still at the club next season, I'm going to take a break from football. I might even go. I might even go. I
Fair
might
enough.
even go loan to another league or another club. I might go to Barcelona. Watch them. They're playing the best football at the moment. I want to see decent football being played. I want to see someone playing with ambition, not trying to play safe and playing sideways football. Sideways football. I want to see a manager, whoever our next manager is, who's going to get the ball forward. Get the ball forward and just be a little more direct. No, this sideways, left to right, right to left.
Dutch football is what you're describing. That's Dutch football.
Yeah. Get someone who can get the ball forward quickly. You don't need to pass sideways or to try and bring the opposition onto you, assuming they're going to bring on. That's not worked. The opposition's always sussed out and basically nullified it. It's done. So I just need to see him gone. And also, I think Hughes needs to go as well. Should never have been appointed. This is too big a job for him. This is a man who's come from the small fish or the small pond of Bournemouth and come to a giant club like Liverpool, a club that's iconic around the world. And this job's too big for him. Someone may disagree with that. I think, Jamie, you might disagree with that, but I think he needs to go.
Yeah, it's fair, man. It's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with Hughes and Edwards, they are, the way I see it, they're either too smart and egotistical in the same sense that they don't want to look like they made a mistake on Slot, and they don't want to let him go yet. But I can assure you that if we don't make Champions League, he's going to be sacked for sure. And I think they're just waiting on him. And I don't know what's his clause about, if they sack him now versus let him go next year. I don't know in his contract.
I think he should go whether he makes Champions League or not. If he makes Champions League, I don't care. He still needs to go. Yeah, he's put us in a position where we've had to actually struggle or to be on the verge of not missing Champions League football.
Agree.
His mistakes have actually put us in a position where we might not make Champions League football.
Agree.
I think for me, the frustration is wrapped in so many different issues. Lesedi, I think you spoke about it when you were saying about bringing the youth players through. I'm not saying youth players should play just for the sake of it, just because they come from the academy. They still have to be of a level, right? But I remember, I'll go back even further. Rafa Benitez, if I'm not mistaken, gave Martin Kelly his full Liverpool debut at home against Lyon in the Champions League because we had no other right back available. That was Rafa Benitez. Kenny Dalglish, we had to play Manchester City at home, and he gave John Flanagan his Liverpool debut against the Man City team, and we ended up winning that game 3-0. And if I'm not mistaken, it was either him or Andy Carroll who got man of the match that day. Trent was given his full Liverpool debut in the Premier League against Man United at Old Trafford because we had no other right backs. I think it's not just negligent, but also arrogant to sit there and suggest that Calvin Ramsey, who's 22 years old, has a full season under his belt of professional football in Scotland and has played in this country, albeit through having injury spells, etc., can't even be good enough to play as a sixth choice right back for Liverpool Football Club when everyone's injured. The knock-on effect it has on the team is catastrophic as well, because if you actually look at things, yes, you might be weakened in that right back position, but when you move Szoboszlai into the right back position, you weaken the right back position and you weaken centre midfield as well. So by weakening two positions, you actually shoot yourself in the foot even more than when you normally do. That's negligence.
You know what, Cal? Yeah, Cal, I think that Kath Linders was sitting on the bench on Sunday laughing that we're not playing the youth that he knows are good.
Yeah, I hear that. But also, it's not just the youth as well. It's how he's treated certain players. And again, this was spoken about by Lesedi. Morton, you could have utilised Morton last year. You could have utilised him more. We won the league with so many games left to go. Morton could have played those games. Chiesa could have played those games. again, Bichetic and Jaden Dance, they've been injured. I'll leave them out of it. Harvey Elliott was treated like crap last season. Harvey Elliott, the season before, played so many minutes under Klopp and was so instrumental in getting so many good results for Liverpool Football Club, and just completely thrown by the wayside. Then you also look at the likes of Rio and Trey this season. Rio was held as this next big thing, and people were going crazy about Rio. We see Rio when we're losing games. We were beating Eintracht Frankfurt 5-1 in Germany, and he could have brought Rio off the bench and given him some minutes and said, "Go out there, express yourself. There's no pressure in this game. We're 5-1 up," and he decided to leave him on the bench. Could have done that with Trainioli. Instead, he brings Rio on when we're absolutely begging for a moment of inspiration or a goal. So we're now asking a 17-year-old who shouldn't be playing under pressure to come on and play in some of the highest pressure situations. We went a goal up against Man City, and Man City threw everyone forward. The moment he saw that, he should have said, "Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off Gakpo, and I'm going to go 4-4-2. I'm going to stick Salah up top, and I'm going to stick Ekitike up top, and I'm either going to bring on Rio, who can still hold the line but get up and help with the attack, or I'm going to bring on Curtis Jones, and I'm going to play 4 across the middle, and I'm going to make sure nothing gets in, and I'm going to hit this team on the counter-attack. I'm going to leave 2 players up the field at all times, which means Man City are going to have to leave 2 or 3 players back, which means they can't overload with players." Because we sat so deep straight away, it meant the likes of Mateus Nunes could get forward. It meant the likes of the left-back could get forward. And then because of that, we invited our season this season has been the way it is because we have a manager who would rather play a style of football that he wants rather than the style of football that suits the players and what would make us actually win games. We utilized a formation of 4-3-1-2 when Salah was at the AFCON and Frimpong was unavailable, if I'm not mistaken. And we went on a mini winning run. And then he changed it. He changed it because he didn't like that. Jamie, if I'm not mistaken, we won against Real Madrid, right? And he came out and said, "I didn't like that style of football." We're just being Real Madrid, a team notorious for being one of the most difficult teams to beat in the Champions League. We had beaten them and we played them off the park, and he still sat there and said, "That's not what I want to play." This manager not only doesn't understand Liverpool, he doesn't understand what is required from football in this country in the Premier League. His arrogance stems from the fact that he won the Premier League in his first season. I never take that away from him.
Went to his head.
Yeah, but the great managers, they adapt. The great managers adapt and they evolve season on season. Klopp had to do it from 17-18 to 18-19. Teams went from playing high line against Liverpool to low block. Klopp had to adapt. Teams have adapted for us, which is what teams are meant to do, but we haven't adapted to them. So I don't want to take up too much of your time, but effectively, the longer he stays, the worse things are going to potentially become. So look, we've got a lifeline this evening from the 2 results from teams above us. If we don't take advantage of it tomorrow, then I think it's as good as gone.
Oh, I hear that, Cal. Big up, man.
Can I add something on top of what you're saying? Cheers for me and Jamie.
Before I go, guys, smash the like button for Jamie as well, please.
Yeah, look after you, mate.
The channel as well.
I have done already.
Why are you living so early, man?
One thing I
Why are you living so early?
What Callum was saying. Sorry.
You should do that challenge. You know, I'm not gonna cut my hair until Scott is sucked.
Like I'm doing it already,
do that.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Shave his beard for him to shave his beard.
To be fair, Cal's been doing I won't shave for till I'll be one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm doing the beard one. Yeah, I'm doing the beard one.
I wanted to just point something out before Cal goes. Before he goes, if he goes. Oh, he's gone. One thing I've noticed as well, I'm listening to a lot of what they're saying between Richard Hughes, especially from their recent sit round the table. It's one thing Richard Hughes mentioned, which I thought was a bit strange, is how he spoke about how Slot used to progress players from their team, because he spoke about when they used to buy players from Bournemouth and they bought a few players from Feyenoord and how he used to coach them to make them a better player. Now I haven't seen that for nearly 18 months. That's one thing I haven't seen. And they talk about as a coach, that's his job. His job is to improve these players and take them on to the next level.
Yeah.
He doesn't put them in a position to thrive.
Can I just add on to your point? Earlier in the season, we played a Premier League team, Crystal Palace, in the Carabao Cup. He threw the kids out with no first teamers on the bench either, and he binned the cup. But then what happened was when we started losing, when his neck is on the line, when his job is on the line, we play a League One team. A League One team in the FA Cup, that's when you throw out Calvin Ramsey. That's when you throw out, Trey Newman. That's when you assess how good they are. But because he was too chicken shit, because of how bad he lost, he throws out Virgil van Dijk and Dominic Szoboszlai against Barnsley. Do you know how bad?
We saw it last year with Plymouth. Look what happened to all the players that played against Plymouth. Every single one of them are gone, apart from Joe Gomez got an injury and Chiesa. Pretty much the rest of that team are gone. I think Endo may have played that game as well, but pretty much the whole team.
Threw those kids under the bus. My first looking in that game.
I agree. They are
under the bus.
You make a really good point. Big up, Jamie. By the way, hit the like and subscribe. You make a really good point with not improving any players. The biggest concern that we should all have is the guys that he was given so much praise for, as in making them better in his boys, the Dutch boys, as in Cody and Gravenberch. They've regressed. They've got worse.
Yeah.
And the problem I've got with them is I'm seeing the same attitude in those players as Arnie. Like they're acting like spoiled brats.
Wait, you just fight off your manager, don't you? You come off. It comes off.
Watch them. They sulk. They sulk when they don't get a decision. They stick their hands in the air when someone doesn't pass to them. Like they're not team players. They're not team
to
players.
Be fair, Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones also did go up a level under Slot. So if we're gonna, we do have to give him a little bit of credit for that. This is Szoboszlai's best season in his career, probably. So.
No, but we know Szoboszlai's a great player. He was a great player under Jurgen. Like Curtis Jones was a great player under Jurgen. Like,
but I think they have gotten better this season, Mark. I think this is Jones' best season.
Went up a level last season, and so did Cody. They're shit this season.
You're Gakpo.
Pair them stunk the place out. 50-50.
Again, if I'm being honest, we're not playing Cody Gakpo in his best position. We're not letting him thrive
on the bench.
Well, we aren't allowing him to do what he is good at. He's having to stick inside and just sit there and do nothing. Well, don't get me wrong. I don't rate him. He cuts inside. He does what he does. But ultimately, he's another left forward because he's not a winger. He needs to be in front of goal. We don't get him in front of goal enough.
Yeah.
We don't.
The problem with Slot is he thinks he's Klopp. That's the problem with Slot. The guy thinks he's Jose Mourinho. The guy thinks he's Rafael Benitez. He thinks he's Antonio Conte, right? But he's none of those managers. That's the problem. This guy's got such a big ego. He won't hit his ego. His tactics are dreadful, right? And here's the thing, right? Look what happened after we played against Frankfurt. He batted them 5-1, and then the following game, guess what happened? We played absolutely horse poop. Look what happened against Inter Milan. Was it Inter Milan?
Yeah.
And then the game after that, look what happened. This guy is talking about standards. And he's saying how, we celebrate finishing top 4. That's the aim. I'm sorry, mate. That's not good enough. We don't do that here. We're Liverpool Football Club. We expect trophies. We expect winning. And unfortunately, this guy and his dead mentality, and we've got rival fans who are sitting here making this pathetic joke of, we can't sack him because he won the Premier League. I don't give a rat's ass if he won the Premier League. I don't give a rat's ass. That was past tense. And unfortunately, this is a bit of deja vu, isn't it? Because we've done this before, 1990, right? The rivals are strengthening and we're standing still. Does this sound familiar? I hope not.
Imagine if we had. Imagine if we hadn't won our first 5 games, we'd be sat where Tottenham are.
Yeah, we would be in a relegation battle right now. We would be.
That's sad. Luke ain't had. Luke, big up, man. If you want to have your say.
Hello.
Mate, you good?
Yeah, I'm good, guys. How are you? How are you all?
Yeah, we're good, man. We're good. What did you want to say, Luke?
I just, I can't listen to what he says anymore. It's like talking so much rubbish.
Yeah, what do you hate
I'm making
about
my
him,
top
mate?
priority not to listen to him, mate.
I
It's my top priority, mate.
he's nothing like is what he says is. I feel bad for Ramsey
Yeah, I hear that.
and Chiesa. The stuff he comes out with is ridiculous. We've got injuries at right back, and he won't give him a chance for what reason? Jones ain't even a right back.
Very true.
Well, that's
He's got
what
no
that's
excuse for
play
playing.
tomorrow, isn't it?
He's got no excuse
That's
not
what
to
they
play
play
Ramsey.
tomorrow at the Endo.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about your opinion about the locker room? Do you think the players listen to him? I feel like either he has no tactics, or I feel like the players are lost. There is no tactics. Also, that they don't care about what he's saying.
Bit both.
Yeah, I think most. If you notice, I agree with you there. Most of the games that we won, especially the recent games, you could see the players ignoring his tactics, and it was all individual brilliance. I think even he said that though. He said he set up his teams, and then if they're playing whatever tactics, whatever, he hopes that sometimes the individual brilliance can help us. So that means he just says, guys, see how they're playing, and then I trust that you're gonna do well. Probably that's his motivational speech every time. That guys, I trust you. Just do your thing. You could see like there was an argument. I think he had an argument when this whole Jones thing started. When he was telling Jones something to do, and Jones was saying it's the same thing. It's just you could see like if you can read lips. I was saying it's the same thing that we've been doing the whole time, and it's not working. And you're still trying to explain to me the same thing.
Jones hasn't started the game since that, by the way.
Yeah,
I think he's
it's
had 40,
weird.
he's played 40 minutes. He's played 40 minutes since that incident.
Yeah, I think, but probably because since he had that argument with him, he hasn't been starting or even getting minutes. He doesn't like that. I think.
He's in the bomb squad. He's in the bomb squad.
Because you remember, if it wasn't for FSG, Jones was leaving.
Something I wanted to mention is someone mentioned that if we hadn't won the first 5 games, we'd be 14.
We're relegation battle.
I just want to give you some numbers because this is terrifying as a Liverpool fan. Okay, the start of 2026, we have 7 points from 7 games. Okay, West Ham have 10. Wolves have 5. Okay, like this is how bad it is. Like you talk about the Nadar, yeah. This is it. Like, and this is how we started 2024 under Arnie.
We lost
Manchester
more games.
Uniteds and the Tottenhams. Yeah, when we started drawing and losing games at the start of that year, this is exactly the same. And the thing is, what people aren't really getting their heads around is everybody's reverting back to form that we've never had. Like the only form we've had this season was when we won 3 games on the bounce. This is after the 5 games. You have to write off the 5 games because if you look at them all in isolation, they were last minute winners. There were games where we got a lucky penalty. Like you can analyze them as much as you want, but they were unsustainable games. You can't continue like that.
And
we've only had 3 wins on the bounce since then, and Champions League and 2 Premier League games. That's it. The rest
anyone else,
wins, draws, wins. Like 6 wins since September under this guy. Like this is not form that can get you anywhere apart from mid-table.
Yeah,
more losses than Man United in 2025.
Before anyone else talks, let Keely, because Keely's just coming as well. So let Keely have a say as well. Hi, Keely.
Hi guys, how are we? So
we're all good.
I'm just like I was a bit bizarre, you know, like the fans that actually go the match. So I'm one of the fans that go the match, and why we're not booing. Well, we're not Everton, and that's it. Do you know what I mean? We're there to support the team. And I know, like, you can feel it in the stadium when, you know, we go up 1 goal. We know that that's not going to be the end of it, but we still cheer on the team because we think we can get them over the line. And that's, you know, how simple it is for us locals. Do you know what I mean? We don't want to be sacking a manager, and he's been saying some bizarre, quite frankly, you know, I'm not really backing him at the minute, but I'm still a little bit like, can he turn it around? Do you know what I mean? So I know I'm on the anti slot at the minute, and the stuff that he's coming out with in press conferences and stuff, but when you're there with fellow fans, you know, it's kind of like we're backing it, trying to get them over the line and trying to, you know, because these lads have been through a horrendous summer.
Yeah, I understand. So at Anfield at the moment, what is the atmosphere like in games sometimes? Is it just always edgy? Is it always a bit?
Yeah, so until that it's frustration, I think. Yeah. When that goal went in, it was like a rocket went off, you know, with Dominic Szoboszlai. It was amazing. Yeah. And then something changed. Like, I don't know whether it was the tactics or anything. We just sat back. We didn't, like, you know, like with Klopp, we'd go again, try and get the next goal and try and get the next goal and try and kill the game. It's not been like that, or like last season. So I don't know what's changed tactically there. But like when he started sitting back, and I think it was like, you know, about the 76th minute, we was like, oh, they're going to score here, because we was inviting on the pressure. It was, yeah, it was so bizarre, that game.
Yeah. What would you say is the main difference between the atmosphere under Slot in almost the 2 years he's been here compared to Jurgen when he was the manager? What do you think the difference is? Is there a difference? Is there much of a difference? Is it the style of play they're watching? Yeah.
No, it's a massive difference because Klopp, he engaged with us all the time. So what you don't see on the telly, he was like turning around, he was, you know, waving his arms like, come on, you know, like to get them over the line. He had to go at us. I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago, because people were going early and things like that, so people didn't tend to go early. And what he was saying, really, he was like a god, really. He's telling us to not go home, and we're like, yeah, fine, sound. We'll stay until the end and things like that. But with Slot, he doesn't have that kind of relationship. He's very focused on the team and the bench. You don't see him really interact with the crowd. No, well, with the fans, he's not got that. He's not got that relationship, and I think that might be the reason, because, you know,
there's a Would you say there's a disconnect?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
I can give you my reason. I can give you my assumption of that would be that he's not as charismatic, in my personal opinion.
Well, no one's going to be, are they, to be fair?
No, and then we're not expecting like fist pumps and things like that, because that was Klopp's thing. Do you know what I mean? But you know, turn around and say, "Come on, the lads need you." That you can see that they're tiring. You know, anyone can do that as manager.
The biggest issue
if we play, like, get us involved. Get us involved with the 12th man. You know what I mean? Get us involved. Pardon?
Were you there when they booed?
What, on Sunday?
No, when it wasn't Sunday when they booed, was it? Did he boo on Sunday?
No, well, I don't know whether that was Man City fans, or because I sit like in the corner on the main stand, you know, by the top.
They kept on doing which I didn't understand.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
It was weird. Like, why would you be booing a player that's never played for Liverpool?
Yeah, no. And I mean, no, that was really bizarre. But I think what they were booing is Richard Hughes. And then because the frustration of not signing a defender, it was nothing to do with Mark Gahey, so to speak.
The guy that got man of the match.
Yeah. No, but they weren't booing him personally. They were booing like the hierarchy for not signing a defender. That's what it was. It wasn't to do with that, but it's been misinterpreted, which is fine because that's what being a Liverpool supporter is, isn't it? We get told all the time. But I'm just hoping. I do not want to go the next league game. So the next league game, I've got West Ham, and I will be fuming if we lose that. I wouldn't
be surprised if we lose that game.
No, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either because no one's scared. No one's scared of Anfield.
No one's afraid of us. Yeah.
That's the
remember we. I don't think.
Passion of the club.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Were you at the Burnley game?
He has destroyed the passion of the club. He has destroyed the spirit of the club. The motivation. He has destroyed it. Yeah?
Who's destroyed it? Sorry, who's destroyed it?
Slot.
No, yeah. I just think he doesn't have that relationship with the fans, honestly. Do you know what I mean? It's just, everyone's, disengaged with each other, haven't they? They've disengaged.
Don't you think that's sad, though? Because he won
it's really sad.
Like, why isn't he connected with the fans? I don't understand it. Like,
well, it's never been the same. Do you know what I mean? Like with Klopp, even Brendan Rodgers, at a certain amount we engaged with them, and obviously Rafa.
Brendan Rodgers even engaged with the fans. He did.
Who?
Brendan Rodgers he also tried.
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, no, he did, and then that's what I'm saying. Yeah, towards the end, he didn't.
But I think
the only one that I know that didn't, and there's very much similarity is Roy Hodgson.
You see, for me, what I think it is, though, I think we harshly also we are overanalyzing that because we are coming away. We are coming from Slot, like from Klopp's regime, where he was like into the whole picking up, the fist bump and everything else. I think when you compare that to him, and that's a huge gap. I think we just need to analyze him as him because he's a different person, different personality. But I think
I do get that, but he had that relationship with the fans last season.
No, I don't think he did though.
He did.
I don't think he did. No, he didn't because I don't think it was where we were just enjoying what we were watching. I don't think he had a connection or a relationship.
No, he did. We were made up with him.
We were made up with him last season. I agree.
Yeah, we were made up with him last season because even it was quite cheeky the way he was. Explaining tactics.
You know where I disagree though.
It's just like, oh, it's easy. Do you know what I mean? This is what we do, kind of thing. This season it's not, so I don't know.
You know where I disagree. This is where I disagree though, because Liverpool fans normally are very loyal. We can't just hate him all of a sudden within half of the because remember he just won the league last season and all of a sudden the tide has turned like the other way. I think everybody was into it. We bought into the whole he's playing some good football, he's a new guy, let's give him a chance, and we gave him a chance. But what he didn't do, he didn't read the room to see, I'm coming from Klopp, Jurgen Klopp. He built this environment. He didn't read the room to see, how do I imprint my own personality in this environment and make myself a part of this? He doesn't think like that. If you had my first statement was, he's not a manager, he's a coach. Coaches don't care, he's on a job. Coaches don't give a damn about the supporters. They just want to make sure the players are in the right condition. They play whatever football they want. That's the difference between him and Klopp. Klopp was a manager, so it was his job to make sure that everything ticks from the food, from the kitchen. Remember, he was asking names, everybody's names in the dressing room, from the staff. That's not Slot. So he was just supposed to. You knew. I can't do. Even in the first press conference, if you listen to him, he said, "I'm not gonna shake everybody. I'm not gonna do the fist bump. I'm not gonna, because I'm not him. Even though I'm inspired by his way of play, but I'm gonna do what's within my abilities to make sure that the fans enjoy what I have to offer. So him winning us over was because of what he was doing on the ground, not necessarily his personality. With Klopp, we loved him as an individual. You see the difference. With Slot, we loved what he was doing with beating teams and winning points and the way he was setting up teams. So we connected with Klopp personally, but with Slot we connected with him overall. With on the once the game is finished in the press conferences, nobody really spoke about Slot or not. But Klopp, even when we lost such is it 7-2 to Aston Villa. Even that that the whole season of Nat Phillips and Kabak and Ben Davies, that weird season, people didn't lose faith. We're like, okay, we understand what's happening, even though we hadn't really won anything huge, right? But we still believed because we understood. He was saying, and he took the blame himself. That's his personality. You see the difference there. Klopp would say, if anything is wrong, you must blame me. Slot is not having none of that.
Yeah,
so we didn't connect with him. We didn't connect with him. You see, we connected with what he was doing, but not him personally. That's what I think, though.
Yeah, I think last year he was really starstruck. I don't think he believed in himself that he was going to win the Premier League in his first season. And I really think that the next year he just didn't know where to go after that. I think he was just so amazed that he won the Premier League on his first season, and he didn't know where to go from there.
I actually think this is Slot. This is actually Slot now. This is the Slot that was the coach or manager or whatever you want to call it. Who cares? Let's be honest. Final. This is final. This is him at home. This is
the real Slot.
The thing is, as well, you can play
all of
this
his players and all of his squad around him, and this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a mid-table team.
You can play this football.
Mid-table team because Feyenoord, if you move Feyenoord into the Premier League and they played the same football as they do in Feyenoord as they do in the Premier League, they finish mid-table, and that's what Liverpool are.
Yeah, they've been the bottom three.
Well, as I've said it on this show, on various other shows, we don't accept mid-table. We don't do that here. That's not acceptable. Take his bag.
I agree with you, Bruno.
Send him packing then. Bye-bye. Good night, Vienna. Au revoir. Farewell. Adios. We don't do that here, right?
Speaking about adios, I'm gonna say au revoir, guys. Ciao. Jamie, keep it up. Do it again, please.
Yeah, no worries.
The only thing that's keeping Slot on the job now is Richard Hughes. That's the only thing.
Yeah, and I don't like him. I don't know about him.
Katie, I was going to ask you about that.
I'm still like I'm a bit torn. I'm still like, can he turn it around? And I just think that's just the blind faith of like where the locals and that we just don't give up. It's not our way. Do you know what I mean? I know that a lot of people have, and I get it. I totally get it, but. I'm still going to pay for my ticket and I'm still going to go to Anfield and I'm still going to sing the songs and I'm still going to cheer the boys, whether they win, lose, regardless. Do you know what I mean? And I know it's not great.
You might get a Sobbers like Worldy again.
Maybe. Yeah, West Ham, we could, but I'm hoping to get Vert's goal and I want to... I'm hoping to get that again because I think he's just amazing to see live. He just glides across there and he's what a player. Honest to God, he's amazing live. So and I just can't wait to see that again. So, fingers crossed he doesn't get injured.
Kelly, when you're around the crowd, obviously, when you're at the gate,
that's all I've got to say, really. Hopefully, we pick it up and we'll make Champions League. I'm still hopeful we're going to win the Champions League. Maybe call me like delusional, but
no.
I'm believing we're going to Budapest.
That notion needs to go out of your head right now.
No.
So,
you never know. No. You never know.
There we go. But it was lovely speaking to you all, and I'm going to get off now. So goodbye, everyone. Nice speaking to you.
Yeah, look after yourself.
Nice to meet you all.
Good to have more Scousers on.
See you later. Tra.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Yeah, carry on, guys.
Yeah,
carry on.
We are conceding too many goals for Champions League for us to win Champions League. Against like PSV. Come on, like imagine when, because remember in the knockout phases, teams are not playing anymore. Remember PSG, they were so poor, and everybody didn't expect them to win. But as soon as they started clicking, that's gonna be everybody. That's gonna be Real Madrid, Barca, Bayern, Arsenal, Man. That's gonna be everybody doing the same thing. I don't think we're winning shit this season. As long as this guy is here, I promise you. As long as this guy is here, he's gonna be doing. Because I think even myself to be honest, I think if you remember, Jamie, I was also frustrated with Klopp. There was a time when he wouldn't want to change, when he was saying, let's do the same thing over and over. And I was like, come on, there's sometimes you are the manager, read the room, change things around, and when he did, he started playing Mane striker, he started shuffling things around. You see what happened? It turned things around, but it took him a while. But I think the issue with Slot is that he's so in denial because he wants to prove people wrong. That's the difference. Klopp was saying, let's give it a try. Let's effort. He was encouraging players to try harder. That's for me. I think even though it might not work, but it's different. But with Slot, he's saying either my way or no way. This is how I want to play football. Every time like this season when we scored a goal or 2 goals, it doesn't matter who we're playing, we were just sitting back. I'm like, why? That's an instruction.
Exactly what I just said. How many times do I have to say to stop sitting on a 2-goal lead? Make it 3, make it 4, make it 5, beat the living crap out of them. If Man City did this, it would be 7-0. You don't see them sitting back. They don't. Look what they do to Burnley. Look what they do to Newcastle. They don't sit there.
Yeah.
I've said this 100 times. 2-0 leads are very dangerous in football. Look what happened with Chelsea. Perfect example. They were 2-0 up. They thought the game was done. And how many times do I have to tell you? 2-0 lead. It's not over. And guess what? They drew 2-2 with Leeds.
Again,
I kind of disagree with what you're saying about Arnie being stubborn. I don't think he has been. I just think he hasn't got any answers. Like, he's tried everything. But
he hasn't tried everything though, K-Mac. He hasn't tried. He hasn't given certain players like a run of games. That's trying something different. He hasn't tried everything.
I'm talking about the game. I'm not actually. He has. He tried playing all the old guard. That didn't work. Yep. Then he tried playing all the new players again. That didn't work. Then he tried 4-4-2. Then he's tried 4-3-3. Then he tried.
That's one game, though, K-Mac. Like one game. One game. You can't tell me like.
Has no answers.
I don't know, man.
He looks lost on the touchline. He's been bamboozled and out-tacticked by guys in the Championship.
Out-coached.
Like Championship managers on numerous occasions. Like, I just don't think he's good enough. I just don't. Like,
I agree there. But what I'm saying is,
at the end of the day,
can I just add to this?
You can
Our
be good
record
enough.
against the top 6 is dreadful.
You say what, Bruno?
The top 6
and the bottom
is
3.
Dreadful.
Yeah, but you see, K-Mac, what you just said though. What you just said, I hear what you say, but what I'm saying, why I'm saying he's stubborn, right? Because if you look at his team selection, like, why is it okay? For instance, he's for the past, let's say 5 games, he's playing the same, first 11, whatever, doing the same tax, and it's not working. And then he tries something different. Maybe he tries Rio and all that stuff, and it doesn't work. And then he goes back to what didn't work before. Maybe try this new system, because remember, if you've been giving people instructions, do like this, and then one game you tell them, okay, let's do this, they have to adapt to that. So they need a few more games to adapt. You know what I mean? Like, that's one. It's like the same thing with the players that aren't playing. If Chiesa, starts a match after not starting 30 games, and you expect him to perform at the same level, and you say, and that's when he doesn't play him next time, it's him saying, you see what I told you? You're gonna see. Tomorrow, Ramsey will, today, it's already today. You get some minutes, you'll see. And if he throws a stinker, he's like, you see what I was telling you? This is why I don't play them. So that's the thing. He's very stubborn. And the way we're playing, where we score and then we draw back, whatever, he knows he's not going to make any substitutes. So he's doing minutes management for these players. We don't have to run anymore so that we can play 90 minutes and so you'll be able to play the next game. If you notice, it's not only we don't draw back, we slow down even the play. We start playing very, very, very at a slow. It's minutes management so that we don't run out of energy, run out of so that we can be able to play next game because he wants to play one with a small squad. He says it most of the all the time. He doesn't, and you can see with the way he's acting, he doesn't like rotating players. So that's why we do this.
There's only 16 players in our team that have played over 1,000 minutes. It's a tiny squad. Tiny squad. Jurgen's was 20 players that played over 1,000 minutes.
I've got a quick. Hang on, guys. I've got a quick question for everyone. So, De Zerbi's just been sacked.
No, thank
anyone
you.
take De Zerbi?
No, thank you.
No, thank you very much.
No.
For me, Jamie, it's Enrique. It's Enrique or nothing, man. I don't even want Alonso at Liverpool.
I tell you where De Zerbi could end up, though, Jamie.
Chelsea.
Tottenham.
They're
not going to have their manager soon.
That's a shout,
They're not going to have their manager soon.
I saw a report linking Slot with Real Madrid.
Do you know what's crazy? I think Slot might actually do better with a European side in the Premier League.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
he probably would. Because they're mostly possession-based football teams.
Jamie, Marseille's free now.
Yeah, I think you do well. And as Josh said, though, he likes to play possession-based football, and in Europe, that's what they prefer to play.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work in the Prem.
No, the only one who's done it properly at any level is Pep, and no one's Pep, are they? So,
and look at the caliber of players they add.
Yeah, exactly.
And even Pep's gone more direct now.
And the crazy thing as well is we walked straight into that Man City game with no preparation because we played exactly the same way we played at their ground.
But do you know what really bugs me is these first 45 minutes we play, we spend 45 minutes on how can we adjust. We then adjust very slightly for maybe 15 to 20 minutes. We start playing well, and all of a sudden we're dead again. Fine, it's so frustrating.
Most of the season we performed well, probably 30 minutes in any game.
Yeah.
What do you expect? You're probably going to draw or lose and maybe win every now and again if you only perform well for 30 minutes in a game. The opposition, it doesn't matter how much possession we have. The opposition have the better chances. They create more. They put us under more pressure. We can just stand there kicking the ball around, but it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't do anything.
But he also goes back on his word. At the start of the season in September, he said he preferred to play against a low block because it means we have more possession of the ball. So it means then we can't concede. Now he's been moaning for the last 4 to 5 months of people who are playing a low block. Well, that's your job.
Can't win, can you?
Because he was telling them how to play against us. He was telling everybody. Now we struggle with this. How do you expect? They will set up exactly as you say. You was in the whole we can't defend this. We can't. So why are you telling them how to play against us? Why are you exposing?
Exactly. What in the name of garbage are you doing?
But like Stevie G said, we've always played against teams that play a low block. It's never been anything.
Yeah, but do teams set up against us in a low block though now?
Not anymore.
No.
The teams actually have a go at us, and we just shit ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely ganging.
The amount of time I said PSG.
I said this the last few weeks that low blocks ain't actually Liverpool's problem anymore because.
No.
I'll go to the Burnley game. Liverpool created more chances in the first half against Burnley when they played a low block than in the second half when they had to go.
Yeah.
When they decided to have a go, we couldn't compete with them. But when they were playing low block, we had chances and chances. So Andy's got a point, man. We're just
it doesn't help having an immobile flipping McAllister in midfield either that you can bypass very, very.
You know what's funny? I'll actually this is probably a hot take. I think the reason why Man City are struggling now is because teams are not even playing a low block against them. Because remember, they were good when they played a lot. They won a lot of games because they are very good in small spaces. They have short passes, if you notice the way they build. But now teams are opening. They're also attacking. If you notice, they don't have the triangles they used to have anymore, and all these teams are doing that the same thing when they play us as well. Before, when they sit back, we struggled because we didn't have the right, look, Gravenberg is shit when it comes to passing. Brock, he wants to carry the ball even where he's not even supposed to carry the ball. That's one thing I'm like, when it comes to him improving the players, there's certain things that he says, I'm going to watch the tapes. What tapes are you watching? Only fans. Like, what tapes are you watching? If you say, I'm gonna watch the tapes, and then the players come back and they do the same thing over and over. Like, you can see every single time, even where it's not even necessary, Gravenberg wants to carry the ball. There are players making a run, players like Vert. They thrive in small, pockets where you give him the ball, he does the 1-2 with Ekitike, he moves, they score. If you notice, it's quick, 1-2, 1-2. As soon as you hold on to the ball, and that's what we've been doing. Van Dijk, Kekes, or whoever is playing right back, Konate, or whoever, they have more touches every single game than our midfielders or our strikers.
You know that's by design, though, right?
Yeah, it's anti-risk. Yeah. That's how you want to play football.
Because Gravenberg can't pass, obviously, as you mentioned.
Half of the pitch,
that
right,
got found out last
going
season.
For the goal, we keep passing it back to the goalkeeper. Like, why in the net? You're in the edge of the box. Jamaican slams the ball in the top corner, man. Stop trying to pass it out. Stop trying to score the perfect goal. Stop trying to play like Barcelona 2009. It pisses me off.
We ain't got the midfield for that.
Everyone else is shooting from outside the box. We're not. How many shots do we have from outside the box? Not many.
We don't. Yeah.
Because we keep trying to score the perfect goal.
Well, not only that,
funnily enough, we probably look our best when we bypass the midfield, where Virgil just plays it long to the forwards.
Yeah, I don't think we have a plan, man. And he's so obsessed with PSG. I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to replicate, but doesn't understand that he doesn't have the players they have. He's so obsessed with PSG. I think he probably has PSG posters in his room,
we don't have
whatever.
The players to play like PSG. We don't. Our midfield's not as
times he has mentioned PSG in his press
not as high quality.
We don't even play our fullbacks like PSG or our attackers like PSG.
Yeah, 100%.
What are you talking about? I did want to say something about that though. Like, people thinking that we can win the Champions League. Can you tell me what Arnie's done in cup competitions that gives you any hope in that?
Yeah, I said no.
We've lost everything.
I said no.
We lost
We're not winning anything.
We lost against Crystal Palace when we were winning. We lost against PSG when we were winning, and we've lost against Newcastle. What are you banking that on? What are you actually putting that on? Are you putting that on previous managers? Because not on this guy. This guy can't motivate his players to beat Newcastle, who they beat 2 weeks before we played them. We beat them at Anfield, and we couldn't beat them at Wembley when it mattered. What? This guy can't even motivate his players. We stunk at Wembley. We went in there looking so unprepared for that game. We weren't even up for the fight in midfield. And that's the problem with Liverpool. If we can't win the midfield battle, there's nothing left with Liverpool anymore. Because that was what made us special.
That was our kryptonite.
Yeah.
That was our mojo, which again,
100%. And that's why Virgil looks so shaky this season, because he hasn't got a midfield in front of him anymore.
No, he hasn't got someone who can progress through the first phase. He has to do it himself.
He's also being dragged out wide.
Stuff that he's never done before, Gangan.
The attackers engage in the defense, man. Stop backing off.
He's also being dragged out of positions he shouldn't be at 34 years old.
Game. The reason why Virgil never got dribble pass for 2 years, because he used to just drop back, and he's like, "You come at me." Now he's got 3 people coming at him.
Well, what? Right. I'll give you a question, everyone. what 4 players would you sell in the summer from each position? And they got to be from different positions.
We said from each position.
No, from 4 players to sell in the summer that you think have done, but they got to be at different positions in the team. I'll go. Anyone can answer.
Gakpo.
Gone.
We're all going to agree on that one.
Are we all agree that Gakpo should be gone? Chat. Are we agree? I think everyone agrees. Cody goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody goes. Right. That's a winger. So who else? 3 more.
McAllister.
Mamardashvili. He's not good enough for Liverpool.
Yeah, I was going to say that, mate.
Mamardashvili's not good enough for Liverpool.
We didn't need to buy him. So that was a waste of money.
I'll give you a fun
Yeah,
fact.
but you say that, you guys say that, but
Kelleher
Kelleher wanted to leave and we needed a number 2.
7 games.
Yeah, but we could have had what's his name, the other guy who was who's
Who,
now on
Woodman?
loan.
But Woodman ain't that great either, let's be honest.
Woodman could
No,
be
you
on.
got the
Who
guys
is
on
the guy,
loan.
Woodman? What is he? A guy from the academy? Is he a guy from? To be
No, he's not from Preston.
What's his name? What's his name? Was it Galatsky?
Did
He's on loan
sign him
now.
from Preston or was he released by Preston?
Yeah, he could have stayed and been number 2 rather than
So we got someone say Mamardashvili, Cody Gakpo, McAllister.
He's got gone.
One more. Then.
Robertson's probably in.
Connor Bradley.
No.
He's never going to be fit enough. He's never going to be able to play a season. So what are we doing with this guy?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But then I hear you, Kamek. But the thing is, we'll be offloading a lot of the old. He's got experience. Injuries. I think the problem why a lot of players are getting injured is just the way we play. That's it. There's not enough rotation. So if we get enough players to rotate with.
But Jamie did say each position.
I would rather let Gomez go. If you're letting the defender go,
would you?
Gomez.
Let go and get the episode.
I'm just trying to think, right? So
Olise,
we don't have a
for
natural
Salah.
DM, right? In the pivot, like somebody who could literally just like destroy, right?
Yeah.
And apart from Endo, who, let's be honest, isn't
probably
of the level long term.
No.
Would you guys get rid of Grav and then buy a Destroyer 6 and then play somebody and then buy another midfielder who's like a progressor?
No, I will keep Grav. He's one of the few players that has press resistance.
I don't think
he can't pass though.
I don't think the next manager.
We might need a passer next to him.
What Grav does. I just don't think they'll be able to deal with it. Like the guy shakes out of tackles. He's in fucking midfield for fuck's sake. Like you can't run away from 50-50s and hold your face.
If you had to get
do that, like you're in midfield. if you had to get rid of one midfielder though in the summer, a first teamer, and it can only be one. Would it be
probably McAllister.
And I'll get the Palace guy. What's his name? He's very good, man.
Adam Wharton.
He's amazing, man. He's passing only. It will be that's exactly what we're missing.
He's not a warrior. He's not holding midfield. I'm sorry, but he's not. I'll get Anderson.
Yeah, put Elliot Anderson next to Alexis McAllister, and our midfield's fine. Like seriously.
But we have to sell McAllister though.
He's gone.
So that means, but Wharton he can't do that job because he can defend. He comes back. He can defend.
He hasn't got the mobility, mate. He hasn't got the mobility. And you need
someone. If you watch him play, though,
you can cover the ground.
Have you watched him play? Have you watched? Yeah, you can say that.
Watch him play. Yes.
He's also injury prone, by the way. Check his injuries. Like he gets injured a lot.
I'll get Belay.
Guys, I know.
As well.
I know you guys are like. I know people like to throw in. Oh, it's not like this, not like this. Fabinho couldn't move for shit. He couldn't even run. Probably he was like the slowest CDM, but it was his intelligence.
So is Wharton.
So sometimes you can't always be saying pace and whatnot. You know.
Yeah. Prime Fabinho next to Gravenberch would be amazing.
Yeah, Prime Fabinho. Brian Fabinho weren't actually that slow at the beginning because he was 2 yards ahead in his brain of everyone else.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
He
Yeah,
didn't have to
he was
be.
smart.
So,
And Watson is very smart. Watson is good at interceptions. If you notice, he intercepts the ball very quickly and then he progresses it. That's what I like about him.
My thing with Walton, here's my thing with Walton. Because Walton's very protected at Crystal Palace because of the way they play. I want to see how good Walton is off the ball when we're playing with a high line and we're more direct because we're a bigger side. So, inferior Liverpool, a bigger side. So you're more attack minded, which means you play with more risk. I wonder how good Walton actually is then off the ball. That is just my worry on it. That's my worry on it.
Do you think? Obviously, when Arnie goes, because Arnie isn't going to last that much longer. There's no way this can continue. Do you think we'll play with a 5 in midfield, depending on who we get? Because the people we're linked with all play with 5. 3-5-2.
Yeah, well, everyone we bought plays for 5.
I think it'll be a mixture of both.
Yeah,
I think it'll be a mixture.
Yeah. I think maybe if it's Luis Enrique, Luis Enrique plays with he does 3-4.
Why does anyone think that he's going to come to the Premier League? He's not going to come to the Premier League.
Why not? He went to PSG.
It's not his bag. He won't come to the Premier League, Luis Enrique.
Apparently,
you never know, man.
Extension at PSG, so that's done. That's finished.
No, he didn't get an extension. He didn't extend his contract yet.
Might go to Man City.
Jamie, you didn't answer my question. Who would you get, mate?
Who would I get? Well, everyone knows Tonali, man. He'd be my guy.
Good shout. Yeah.
Tonali be my guy. Tonali is very.
We're going to sell us another player, mate.
Yeah, look, I know Tonali's not been that great at Newcastle this season. I think there's one of the reasons I don't think Tonali ever wanted to play for Newcastle. And I think he's desperately. I like Tonali, man. And Tonali's aggressive.
He's good.
I know a lot of people
He's good,
about, I know a lot of people talk about defensive midfielders. Yes, you've got to get a good defensive midfielder that also is a good footballer at the same time at the highest level.
Yeah.
If you actually look at Casado, Casado's a tremendous defensive midfielder, but it's a bit like Gravenberch. He can't really pass. That's why Chelsea have struggled in the last few years through their midfield. That's why they bought Lavia, because Lavia is like Casado for defensive work, just not as good, but he's very good on the ball. That's what. So, what sort of DM does everyone want? I think it's more about midfield. I think it's more about squad structure than anything else. If you look at Arsenal, Declan Rice is more of a box-to-box midfielder, but he's aggressive like a Jordan Henderson was that can win balls back. Zubimendi's more of a controller, a deep line playmaker. Then they play with like a 10. So again, I wouldn't say anything but destroyers.
Even Zubimendi is terrible at tackling. He's terrible. If you notice, he gets yellow cards. He gets carded all the time. He missed times his tackles, interceptions. It's only on the ball where he's good, and he's slow.
It's the structure of the way Arsenal defend as a team.
Yeah.
Balance, and that's what Liverpool don't have. So I always think these players might actually look a lot better if the structure was better.
100%.
Personally,
and Jamie, what do you think? I think Robo goes, I would get that Newcastle kid, Lewis Hall. He's really good, man. Him and Kekes will cook.
Yeah, Lewis Hall's a good player.
We're not getting any players from Newcastle. Like, not after the way we did that exact deal. They just.
But that was not on us, though. That was not on us. That was not on us.
There's a player who I really rate, and we're not going to be able to watch him either because he's injured. Noah Siddiqui, who plays for Sunderland, he has been unbelievable. He looks like a really good player in midfield, but he's injured.
Liverpool been linked with this Caleb Naki or whatever his name is. I can't pronounce his name, but yeah, they've all been linked with him today. Apparently he can play. He's a right back, right wing back. I don't know if anyone's
Dutch,
seen
is he?
No.
Good.
I think he's Senegalese or Ghanaian or something.
I also think Elliot Anderson's brilliant. I just think we
yes,
need a dog.
I wanted to say his name. Yeah, Nottingham Forest.
Coyote. I told you that we were planning on getting Coyote. He's the right back that went to Brentford from Fiorentina. They had him on loan. Yeah, we almost got him.
So this guy,
Anderson is really good though.
Oh, Caleb. Sorry, I thought you said
Caleb. Yeah, Caleb. This guy up. Don't know. He's in Denmark.
Is he good? Jamie, did you watch anything? Shots and anything?
No, but big up Benice. Benice is he knows his stuff. Benice.
So, this guy. He always picks up like weird random players, and they turn out always to be good.
I have no idea. But apparently, I've seen his name all day today by other people as well. So, yeah, I have no idea of him, man. But apparently,
right. So he plays in about four different positions. Okay, that's just what we need.
No idea about him, man.
Okay, so he plays for Nord. Okay, so he's going to end up. He's probably going to end up in Germany or Belgium.
I don't know.
What do you guys think of Van der Ven?
Bournemouth or Brighton will sign him.
Or Mickey Van der Ven?
Yeah.
I don't mind Mickey. He's better on Romero.
I think it depends. On the situation. I want to see him in a better team.
More injury-prone players.
He's got
every time he
injuries.
runs, I'd be concerned if his hamstrings blow up.
I don't think
his injury record is shocking.
They'd want about 80 million for him, you know.
Oh no, they said it'd be a British defensive record, didn't they?
And it's another Dutch player. Like, God.
Yeah, but I think he's one of the good ones, though.
Dutch players now, because I'm fed up with a Dutch manager.
He plays well for the national team, to be fair. And the thing is, because I don't know, you know.
I think everyone needs to see him in a different team. I think this Tottenham team really exposes every single player in the Tottenham team.
This Tottenham team ain't no better than last year, man. They might as well kept that. They might as well kept Ange because at least he was entertaining.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
They have got a very big injury list.
They scored goals.
Big up Ram. Ram's there. Ram, you there?
I'm here.
There you go. Ram's pissed, guys. Ram's pissed.
I don't know what I've been hearing for the last 20.
Ram has some shit he's upset about, man. I can tell. Go on, Ram.
And then he started talking about Mickey Van der Ven as well. I was like, yo, can we stop?
Being on the cat poo.
What in the name of garbage is that?
Oh my day! Literally what Bruno said, man.
Go on, Ram.
First things first. I don't know what was the original question. What was the original question, Jay? Like, what first teamers would you sell?
Yeah, like what 4 players out of different positions would you let go?
Does it have to be one of each position, or is it multiple?
Ooh. Oh, God.
This is interesting.
Go and do the multiple then. You had to change it, man, didn't you? Go on.
Are you going to do like coach, assistant manager?
No. We won't do that. We won't do that.
Sporting director.
First things first. I think the usual suspect will probably be Cody. Unfortunately for him, he just reminds me of like a really basic Marcus Rashford. Like, at least Marcus Rashford has technique and a little bit more drive about him. He's faster.
I'd rather have Marcus Rashford over Cody.
I kind of rate Marcus Rashford. If you give it to a right manager, they'll get the best out of him. A bit like Hansi Flick right now.
And he feeds the kids. And
Marcus Rashford's left toe.
Cody right now. Yeah, man. Who else can go? If it has to be 4 players, I think McAllister has to go.
Everyone has said McAllister, you know.
I haven't said McAllister
because he's the oldest, isn't it? He's the older. He's one of the older statesmen of the squad. So usually the oldest have to go.
Oh, allow this age thing, man. If you're old, whatever, how old you are, if you're good, you're good, man.
I don't know.
I mean, he's not playing the best, and he's the oldest, so he's probably the first
The
to
thing,
go.
the thing with McAllister, everyone says his form's down to fatigue. Well, he's going to play in the World Cup this summer, so it's not going to get any better, is it?
Nah, that's the problem.
Not
But Jay, you're telling me I have to sell 4 players? Like,
yeah, man.
Ideally, I don't want to sell 4 players. Like, I don't want to strip the entire team to its bare bones. We still need a little bit of meat around us. We're already a little bit malnourished at the moment. But if it's still 4 players, and then if I was gonna do the accountancy thing, I think Mo Salah has to go.
Yeah, I hear that.
To be done. It has to be done.
I hear it. You've got to move on eventually in life. You know what I mean?
I'm being the what's it called? The Ben Affleck, just being a proper accountant right here now. It will work well for us.
Big up, never a foul. Big up, never a foul. By the way, with the raid. Big up, never a foul. Big up, Cats over there. Much love, man. Much love.
Who's the 4th person I get rid of? Does Simicast count?
No, he's gone already. That one. I think to me he's not coming back.
I go. Like first team players, not your endos and all that of this world. First team players.
I can't get rid of 4 players from the first team, bro. Like, come on.
I can quite easily. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Go on.
Yeah, I can.
Who's the 4 first team players? I feel like I'm gonna get a little annoyed.
Yeah, so I'm letting Ibu go.
I don't think we have a choice with that, though.
I'm letting Connor Bradley go. I'm after his injury, obviously. I'm not going to be that much of a bastard.
Just release him. He's going to 6 months.
I'm letting Curtis Jones go.
Whoa!
I'm letting Mo Salah go, and I'm letting Alex McAllister go. The reason I'm letting Curtis Jones go, and I don't want Curtis Jones to go anywhere. I just feel like Liverpool and him are not going to get to a contract situation where they go accept it, and because of that, I'd let him go.
But Jamie, you're the DOF.
Doesn't like him.
If I were putting the football, I'm giving Curtis what he wants.
That's the thing. You're telling us to be DOF.
I'm going to bring Alexis into the building. I'm bringing Alexis into the building and going, right, Alexis, unfortunately, look, we're letting you go. Right, your wage is now going to Curtis. But
Jay, you're telling us to be DOFs, though. That's the thing. We're the DOFs.
Yeah.
So
I'll keep Curtis. I'll let Salah go as well because as much as I love Mo, I've got to move on in life, man, and I need pace in my wide areas.
All right. Jay, 2 questions then.
Yeah.
Right. So you said you let Konate go. Who are you bringing in to replace Konate? And then the same goes for Salah.
So for Salah, I am going to replace him with, if money's not an object and I'm proper sporting director, I'm just getting Elise to replace Salah.
Of course.
If money's an object, I might have to keep Mo. That's the
thing.
Centre back. See, I'm a big fan of Bastoni, but I don't think he would suit English football with the pace that he's played at. I would probably I do like Schlotterbeck, and I think his passing ability out from the back is so good that it can be like it's almost Trent-esque with the way he can play a pass. So I'd probably get him so I can play out
onto the left-hand side.
And then you can also use him as a backup left back if needed as well. So his ability there. But the thing is, like I'd play him as the backup left back, centre back, resting for Virgil next season because I'm not moving Virgil from left to right. It's pointless. Yeah. So
who'd be your starting right-sided centre back?
My starting right-sided centre back would be Jacquet.
Oh, okay.
Not ready, Jay.
I don't care about all that shit. I'm bleeding people in there, man. Like I don't trust anything. I'm just bleeding people in. I need to see players play. These players can't always just be good if they don't play. They need to play football. Let's test them. Let's see how good they are. If they're meant to be this good, if £70 million worth of my money's been spent on someone, he's playing. All right, I'm going to put him in. Let's test the motherfucker. Let's see how good he is. Let's go. Because otherwise, how you ever going to know? I don't want him playing 30 minutes against Huddersfield, and I'm going on that. Do you know what I mean?
Would you go after Ordonez?
So you're going to go Xhaka against flipping Manchester City, yeah?
Yeah, why not, man? Why not, man? Why not?
Can I, Jamie, can I break the rules? I'm gonna break your rules. What I would do? Let's hypothetically speaking. Let's say I'm a manager next season. I'm managing Liverpool. The first thing I'll do, it's either I give Salah 1 year extension, but as a backup, you won't be the starter. Then I'll get either Olise or who else can I get on the right wing there? I think that's probably the only realistic we can get. Maybe Adeyemi because he's left-footed. I think maybe if we can.
That stinks.
If we can get
that is pure PMP, ain't it? That is
a smelly player.
But there isn't a lot of good wingers out there, boys. That's the thing.
I'll take a punt on Conceição, man, from Juve.
I don't know. I don't know him. I'm looking at what's on the market right now. What I know, because Adeyemi can play ball. I think any player can play ball depending on who's coaching them. That's one thing. I think we are so fixated in what we think as football, observers or watchers, whatever, supporters. We impose our opinions and we expect players to play like the players that we like, and I think that's very unrealistic, thing to do.
But the thing is, based on that guy's characteristics, though, he literally is the definition of guy who just needs space to run into. You just have pace.
But he's young, though. You can coach. Doku was like that, though. Doku was like that.
Yeah,
but
look
where he is now.
A little bit more about him, though.
Can I play this before I leave?
He can dribble. Ideally, just kick and run.
Anyways, let me just. It's a quick one. So I'd get, let's say, Olise, fine, and then Salah's 1 year extension, but as a with a pay cut if I can, just to teach Olise the Liverpool way, whatever, and then I'll go to left wing. I'll get rid of Gakpo. I'm not sold on that kid. What's his name? The one we linked it. What's his name? With the braids. No, Bakola and the other one too. The African guy. What's his name? The other African guy was playing. Diamande. I'm not sold on. They're still very raw, but I think maybe as a future star, you can bring them on. So if you get rid of Gakpo, Chiesa stays, then Rio needs to get more game time, unless if you want to send him on loan, and then I'll go back to see defense. I think we don't have enough defenders, so I'll get rid of Gomez. I mean, he is the only one that is a liability there, and then I'll downgrade Van Dijk. I'll get Bastoni or Slotterbeck. Bastoni would be amazing because he's left-footed and he can pair with Konate. And Konate will be will pave the pathway for Lyon, because Lyon, when he played, he was really good. And then right back, I would agree with all of you. I think as much as I love Bradley, as much as he's really good, but I think this is all we've seen of him. I don't think there's anything else we can expect, or any improvements other than just hard work and a little bit more effort. But in terms of ability, I think this is all him. So I would rather get somebody there. I don't know if there's anyone good, maybe Coyote or Mukiele. Mukiele is really good. I don't know why we never even went for him. So if I get rid of Bradley, then I'll get Mukiele and Frimpong. They'll fight for that position. In the midfield, I'll get rid of McAllister, and I'll get either Wharton or the guy at Atalanta. What's his name?
Ederson.
Ederson.
Ederson's very. Replace the entire team. Okay. All right, so I'm going to replace 4 players. Like Jamie said.
He did say it's going to break the rules. To be fair,
I mean, that's the whole thing. So I'm gonna get rid of 4 players. So I'm gonna get rid of Gravenberch, and I'm gonna replace him with Elliot Anderson because we need some steel in midfield. We haven't got any, and we need a guy that's basically gonna block goals with his head and his face, which he did against us. So I'd get him as a right back because I'm getting rid of Bradley. I'd get Coyote, who plays for Brentford, because I think he's sensational, and he'd be a really good player that could rotate with Frimpong in that area. I Kanate would go for me because I think he's going anyway. And I know this is controversial, but if we can get anyone we wanted, I'd sign Lenny Yoro to be a defender.
You've just killed Ram.
For the future.
No, but I hear you, Lenny. I hear you though. I hear
Absolute monstrosities for years to come. And I keep McAllister because I still think the next manager will be able to get a tune out of McAllister. I just think this one doesn't. And unfortunately, Cody would have to go for me. And the replacement for Cody, if I could just pick one, it'd be Rodrigo.
Oh yeah, Rodrigo is a shot. That's if he leaves Madrid. Yeah, he's not leaving.
I personally think. I think we're afraid sometimes of getting the unknown a little bit. I really want pressing. I want wingers that can press from the front.
I do like Yakuba Minter as well, by the way.
Yeah, Minter's a shout as well. I want wingers that we can really press from the front. I want wingers that can defend and attack from the front. And there's some out there that aren't going to be fashionable names that I think Liverpool probably should be in line with. But because the way our midfield is, if we had pressing wide players today, I don't know if you guys agree with this. I don't think our midfield would look as bad.
No, it wouldn't.
I really don't think it would look as bad because our wingers give away the ball a lot and they don't press. Cody Gakpo prefers to defend and press. Salah's never really been that presser, even prime Salah was never a massive presser. But if you've got 2 pressing wingers in that area, and Isak and Ekitike, Isak or Ekitike don't mind the press as well, and then you've got a bit more of a solid midfield behind, I think that sorts Liverpool out. I really do, because I like Frimpong at right back. I've got no issue with Frimpong at right back. I think his recovery pace alone is good enough to defend in that position. He also, he gets forward well. He attacks well. I actually think Frimpong, when he's fit this season, I think Frimpong's been one of the better players, to be fair.
Yeah.
I just feel like we need pressing wingers. Our wingers don't press. We need wingers that have got pace. Can just burst past the fullback. You got that ball on transition, because Liverpool can't be direct. Liverpool are at their best when they're direct. We can't be direct because Salah, although has still got a burst of pace, and he showed it the other day, he can still get away when you play that direct ball. Cody can't, and they're too much of them are ball to feet. I want wingers that will burst forward, run past the fullback, run past their man, and will press higher up the pitch. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but that's what I've got.
I agree with you there.
I just died inside when I heard Lenny Euro, bro.
What's wrong with Euro, Ramsey? What's wrong with Euro?
We've already got a Lenny Euro in our team, and Xhaka. I don't want another one, man. You need experience. You need experience, man.
Leone's got to be better than him anyway, so don't matter.
Jamie knows. Jamie knows you can't have a defense without experience, man. You will never ever win stuff without experienced centre backs. Maldini was the guy that he was because he
hate to say this. As much as I hate to say this, the Skankheads Man United 1992. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but they had experience around him though.
No, but Bruno,
Guide him through.
Terry has debunked it himself. A Mank himself has said they had Cantona, Gary Pallister, Steve Bruce.
Their
people
defense.
like
Wasn't
that.
their defense?
Pallister and Bruce.
Actually, maybe it might
And then
be.
Mark Hughes was there for one
Parker,
season before
and
they
Dennis
left.
Owen.
Yeah. Oh, Dennis Owen. I completely forgot about that guy as well.
Yeah, Dennis Irwin, the most underrated fullback in English football, man.
Actually, he's Irish, mate. Oh wait, you said English football. I thought you said he's English.
Yeah. No, just in English football.
I've got a left field shout though.
Yeah.
But I reckon if you JB, I reckon if you want like a pressing winger who also has the ability to take on his man, I think this guy, there's a player in him, but I think he just needs to be at a big club that he can display his qualities. What about Kudus?
Yeah. You did hear me earlier on,
The
Kudus,
last
did you?
time we snatched a player from Tottenham, it didn't end very well.
I'm not Kudus' biggest fan. I'm still waiting for him. If it makes sense, I don't know if this makes sense. I'm still waiting for him to make that, to show me, to show me. He's obviously got talent. Do you think Kudus, if he made the move to Liverpool, would make that big step up in his career as well, Gang and Deep? Do you think there's something there that can go?
Yeah, because the thing is, I see like because I remember, when we got Cody Gakpo, right? And I was like, I was the player that I looked at from the Dutch league, and I was like, this guy is the better guy compared to Gakpo because he's got more to his game. It was always Kudus.
Yeah,
his inconsistency is what worried me.
It's whether you can get that consistency. Like that's the main thing.
Yeah,
you could see the talent. The guy could play at the 10. He could play right wing, left wing. He was so talented, but it's whether he was consistent enough to put in these performances. And it was the same at West Ham. West Ham was not only because he played for a relatively smaller team. No offense to West Ham, but he was very inconsistent. And
I think that was more to do with him not wanting to be at West Ham though. Because I think in his first season he was actually decent.
Yeah,
exactly.
Even when he was very good, he still had his inconsistency. That was the big question mark when it comes to playing for the big teams. Was can he be consistent enough? That's what a lot of Arsenal fans were asking about him. But they would take the risk.
Ramsey, is that up to is that the player's fault or is the manager? Because the manager, you have to keep the player motivated for them to perform on consistent basis, right? Isn't that?
It's a bit of both.
It's both. You need the player. Like Harry Redknapp says, that I can do as much as I can, but ultimately it's down to the player. It's down to the player.
Yeah.
Do you know, look, there's a talent there with Kudus. There's no doubt about it. I just need to see consistency from him. From the clubs that he's been at. I will say this year, he reminds me of Rafael Leao, right? See,
you know what, Jay? That's the left wing. You know what? I know we've had our conversation, but I'm taking the risk with him.
He reminds me of Rafael Leao. Yeah. Rafael Leao to me, so I watch him quite a lot. He's got all the talent in the world, right? He's got all the talent. It's there. It's not. It is there.
Ballon d'Or level talent, in my opinion.
When I watch him a lot, like I look at him sometimes and I go, I don't know what you're doing because the talent's there with you. And I watch him sometimes. He's like, he falls over a lot. He's got no balance. And then I see him in another game ripping people out. And I'm like, I think there's a manager out there with Rafael. If they can get hold of him, try and... I think that's why he's never made that move from AC Milan yet.
Nobody wants... Yeah.
Because they're looking at him and thinking, he's a talent, but can I get the quality out of him that's evidently there?
I think it's he doesn't have the right data because a lot of the people they look at the data. I think his data is not looking good for him for analysts or for scouts to say let's sign him because he shows up like he's more for us like an eye test player. Do you guys I have a question for you guys? Would you guys take Mitoma for Gakpo?
I'll take you for Gakpo, Dean. Not just let alone.
But Jimmy, I can play actually, Bob. I don't know if I ever told you. I can play. I can actually play. But...
I like Mitoma. I think Mitoma. This might sound really daft, but I think Mitoma's too pretty his football's too pretty, if that makes sense. He tries to play too pretty. I don't think he's rough enough, hard enough, tough enough, physical enough.
Maybe a couple of seasons.
But he's he's playing in He's playing the is Premier League proven though. He scores in big games too.
Yeah, but you know, Matoma's 29 this year.
Yeah, man. Just
oh shit! Yeah, he's old. Yeah, just one thing about him.
I think we'd get as frustrated with Matoma as we do Cody.
Yeah.
I
I think the
really
will
do.
get bullied very easily.
So we'll just go round and round in circles then. That's
Nah,
basically
do you know what?
say.
Let's just go Juve, get Yildiz, man.
Yeah, Yildiz is there to be bought, but I think he's probably going Real Madrid.
Quick question, a quick thing on Yildiz. Juventus have already declared he is their Dybala. He's not leaving for a long time.
But it's not up to them. It's not up to them though. It's up to the player.
The only problem all Italian clubs have got right now
money.
is that they can't financially compete against Spain and England.
Money to
that's their problem. I mean, Tonali should never have left Milan. Let's face it. But I think that's the only one.
For Inter Milan then.
What one?
What, Luis Enrique?
That winger that we was trying to go for, I think it was what's his name?
They don't really play with wingers at Inter.
They play wing backs Inter, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, let me check.
Winger that we was after, but he went to Inter Milan.
Oh, we went to Inter.
Trying to think who you mean.
Are you talking about Zielinski, the cam?
I think he plays for Georgia. I think it's.
Oh, you're talking about Napoli. He goes. He played for Napoli. He's gone to PSG.
Kvaratskhelia. Nah, he's not leaving.
No, Scaria. Somebody else. I think it starts with K. Something. Yeah.
I'm not.
I don't know.
To be fair, look.
Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, I'm not buying any Inter Milan player, man.
Plus, they're all old. They're all old.
Yeah, I don't believe anyone's age who plays for Inter, man. They're all like a lot of people still to this day talk about Barella like he's some kind of world-class footballer.
He's not there.
He's not about. Barella's not about this life, man. He's not as good as people think he is.
Big up Sam. I know he still wants Barella, but he's just not at the level anymore.
No, Barella.
So
there's a reason why he stayed in Serie A.
He's Ronaldinho, yeah.
Yeah, Barella. He's a good footballer. He's technically a gifted player, but
there's a reason he stayed in Serie A.
Yeah, exactly, Russell. He's about 50 years of age. You know what I mean? It's just,
I think a lot of players out there are just average. They're not really needle movers. I think a lot of players out there they are good where they actually play. If you move them from there, they become average.
Can I give another name, Jay? He's a rogue one. But he's having a very good season and he's Argentinian. He's probably going to be picked for Argentina. He's going to start for them. Yeah, Matias Sule from Roma.
Not the centre back, no.
No. No. Don't do that. I have to say his first name as well to make sure.
Do you know what? I like Morgan Rogers.
A winger from Roma. We all know it was, and we all know how it ended, don't we?
Yeah,
hey, man, he's Argentinian, bro, as well. I'm just saying.
I personally think Liverpool like Morgan Rogers. I think if Liverpool get Champions League football, I think Liverpool go after Morgan Rogers in the summer.
How much?
We don't have a very good.
Yeah, but he's going to cost around 80, 90 mil.
I know. I think Liverpool really like him, though. I think Liverpool really rate him.
Where would you play him? Left wing?
Left winger, though, Jay.
Yeah, I'd play him off the left. Yeah, play him off the left.
But how much would they charge for him? Like 75 to 90?
Probably
100
more. As people say, it's not my money, man. If that's what they want to do.
Yeah,
it's not our money. We're not paying the ching ching, the bling bling. So,
what I will say, he can play multiple positions. You know, he can play left wing and he can play the 10 if Wirtz needs to have a break as well. And he also gives you that pace as well and physicality, which I think we need in our team.
Jay, quick thing on the reason why I'm so against him on the left. It reminds me of how Szoboszlai plays for Hungary on the left wing, and I'm really not too keen if it can translate over to Liverpool, especially the way that I think you would want us to play as well.
I
don't know.
I
I'm
don't
only
know.
speculating.
Would you take
I don't
Bowen as
know.
a squad player?
I would have taken Bowen years ago, man. I've always liked Bowen, man.
Oh yeah. If they get relegated, I think we should be looking at.
Again, I think Gerald Bowen played excellent today. I thought he was excellent today, Gerald Bowen.
Oh, you know who's good from West Ham?
can I
That
just
Mateus
quickly
Fernandes.
mention-
Yeah,
Can
big
I
up.
A lot of people talk about highly about him.
Yeah.
Can I just quickly mention there was this Manchester United fan that went on Coppish TV yesterday. Yeah, next time, stay in your own lane. Yeah, don't start something you can't finish. Yeah, learn from Big Bucks, the Chelsea fan. Yeah, next time, don't start something you can't finish. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go and watch the video. He was sitting there, trash talking, getting all cocky. I was like, he was on the flipping screen. I was like, oh, you're getting cocky, are you now? What if you don't beat West Ham? I'm gonna come for you. Guess what? You drew to West Ham. What now?
To be fair, Bruno, we can't really say much at the moment.
Yeah, we were kind of trash.
You know, I mean, we can't. I get what you're saying, Bruno. I do get what you're saying, but give it a few more weeks, man. And yeah, I just at the moment. Right, guys, I've got to read supers, then go leave it there because I did realise how late it was. Before I go, guys, game tomorrow, Sunderland away from home. They've never been beaten at the stadium like this season. Is it such a Liverpool thing to do to go and win?
It'll be so
3-1 to Sunderland.
Stadium of Dark, says Nick. Big up my man, Nick, as always.
If we have any chance of winning, we have to score first.
Jamie, my prediction is 3-1 to Sunderland. We're not winning that game.
Oh, Bruno?
I'm going to be honest with you. 4-1 Sunderland.
Wow,
Yes, we're West. We're not winning that game.
Bruno, you're a nut. I love you.
I don't have any faith in him.
Bruno, I love you, man.
In it.
I love you, man.
Every time we play, do you have any faith in him? Because I don't.
I think it would be 1-1.
I think it'll be a bit like Leeds when we played them away.
Yep.
Or like a 2-2 sort of game.
I think we might take the lead, and then it might kind of something will happen. Someone will do something stupid.
Josh, what you're basically saying is we'll be 2-0 up and then turn into pussies. Yeah,
it's going to be horrible.
We do what we
So basically, what you're saying is we're going to do what we've always done, where we sit on a 2-goal lead. I've said it 160 times. Stop doing that. And we're going to allow them to build momentum, and then they score twice. That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah, suppose I've been suspended is massive. I ain't gonna lie.
Or it'll be a bit like Bournemouth.
On a side note, that Szoboszlai free kick reminds me of that John Onorisa free kick he scored against Man United.
Oh, I was gonna say Patrick Berger against United at Old Trafford.
Oh yeah, Berger was.
Now you know what that free kick reminded me of. Do you know when Cristiano scored that free kick against Portsmouth?
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah, we hit flat and it like.
Yeah.
When I said when people were talking about Steven Gerrard, and I said the guy, when you actually look at the guy, the way he plays, he's just a centre midfielder that has the same attributes as Patrick Berger. He is literally Patrick Berger.
Yeah, but Berger was a baller, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He just reminds me so much like him. Tall, very good shot on him, very powerful runner. It's just, bro, he has everything that reminds me of him, man.
Yeah, so
when I told Drifty that Szoboszlai is like a John Onorisa when he takes his free kicks, I wasn't wrong, was I?
Nah, man.
Right, a bit different. But Josh, scoreline? You said 2-2, didn't you? I think
that was. I think we'll lose. I genuinely do. I don't think we will win. I think it's going to. I think the atmosphere is going to be rotten from the moment we walk out. It's going to be rotten, and I don't think the players will be able to deal with it. Maybe 2-0 Sunderland, but it wouldn't surprise me if we had the same as a Leeds result, or even if it went down to the point where Bournemouth was 3-2 and they scored in the last minute.
Fairs, man. Ram?
1-1. It's going to be such a boring game. I think we're going to really struggle quite badly, but I think we'll get a 1-1 draw at best. We're not going to make up. We're not going to make up the. We're not going to. What's it called? We're not going to make up the ground that the rivals gave to us today. Then we're not.
I hear it. Gang and deep.
2-1 Sunderland. They'll nick it late.
Nick it late. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. I'm going 4-1 Liverpool.
Make sure you get the whiskey out.
Because I need.
Make sure you get the. Make sure you're ready.
Tell you what, if it actually happens, I'm bringing you all back on tomorrow. Right?
And the stream, by the way.
Hey,
the stream, Jamie.
Bro, if that happens, mate.
Bro, we couldn't beat them at Anfield.
Oh, I know. Look, I know. I've just got my.
I mean, come on, like
it's all hope, but it's all hope. I actually think it'll be 1-1 at the end of the day.
Hopium.
I think it'll be 1-1.
Who do you reckon will play right back? Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones.
Yeah, of course. Remember, he said he's gonna play the same player that he's been playing. His coach were like, his coach were like, like brutal. Like he doesn't even care.
Personally, I would play Endo and leave Curtis Jones in midfield.
Nah, Endo will get cooked.
Endo against Adingra.
Is Gomez
back? Endo will get cooked.
Actually, no. I'd put Endo in midfield instead of McAllister.
Gomez back?
You know what? Tell me what the difference is going to be. Honestly,
it's the same shit.
At least Endo will probably kick a man or headbutt a man or tackle a man or foul a man. He won't let him just run past him. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, I reckon it'll be good for the balance. It'll probably be better for the balance because you just have one guy who will stick.
Do you remember when Klopp did it at the end of his last season? When Endo played all them games in a row and our balance in midfield was
we looked better with Endo as the DM because I remember when McAllister played the DM, it just didn't look right.
Yeah. Put Endo in there. And what we found out about Endo is that he can actually pass quite well.
I remember his masterclass against City.
Yeah, he tore him apart.
Yeah, Rodri and De Bruyne.
Yeah, he did both of them. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's true, mate. Look, Endo is a DM. That is his role. He's a limited footballer, but the thing is, he knows his role. He knows his job, right? And he's good at his job. I'll put him in, man. Why not?
If we're ever to revert to a 3 in midfield, he has to play the single pivot. He's the only one who can do it.
Yeah, I agree, man.
And remember, Sobo is on red card too, right?
But he's a 1 game suspension.
Yeah, it's 1 game. Isn't it?
No, it's not. Why is it 1? Is it straight red? No, why is it 1?
No, red cards for 3 games is only if it's like a very severe foul.
Oh,
like if you break someone's leg, kick them in the head, really injure them, you get 3 games.
And you know what you know, Jamie, like why I'm filming, because of what he said. Like if you watch Ramsey, he's probably close to Trent. I'm not saying he's Trent. Don't quote me. Don't shoot me. He's very good at passing. His ball distribution and his accuracy in crossing is insane. Like I saw when he had a chance to play, even in club era, even that game we lost against Palace. What the one that he's saying when the team loses, the players that are not good will become good, whatever the case may be. Ramsey can pass, and his defending on one-on-ones is very good. If you notice, he was probably the best player. Everybody else was shit. So, and for the balance, so you say Endo, that's good, and then you say him right back, that's good, because we need a proper balanced team. And I know he's not gonna do that. He's gonna do some weird shit. Probably Vets is the only one who can play there. It's gonna be like the what you call the inverting.
To be fair, that's probably one thing he's gone away from is inverting Kirkes. Kirkes is holding width now. That's probably the one good thing he's done.
And look how good Kirkes looks in recent games because of it. It's just
he's been good, man.
Yeah, I like Kirkes.
He's been good.
Right, guys, what I'm going to let you do, I'm going to let you all leave, and then I'm going to do these super chats and get out of here. So, big up, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me.
Okay.
Cheers, Jay.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on, mate.
All right, man. We'll do another one. We'll do another one next week, guys.
Jamie, definitely don't worry. I've got a notification bell. Please, you need to start doing the challenge today. No, don't shave your head until slot is set. Please, we're counting on you, man. We're counting on you.
I won't. I won't. Right, get out of here.
Cheers,
See you later,
Jamie.
guys.
See you later.
Cheers. See you later. See you later. See you later. Right, yeah, big up everyone. Thank you very much to the panel, the callers, and everyone that came in today. Much love to all you all. Big up B with the super. It says if Trent, Curtis, Elliott, or Gerald were academy players under slot, they would never have made their Liverpool debuts. Big up Jurgen. Don't be sad. It's not happening. Be happy it did. Bang on the money. I've been saying that today as well. Big up Sean as well. Guys, you made over 50 subscribers for Sean today. He started on 13 subscribers. I think he's on 52 now. Big shout out to everyone subscribed to my man Sean's channel. Sean, good luck with everything. Massive shout out to you, man. You're blessed, my friend. BRB again says, man, please check our latest. Lewis still quotes on Slot. I will check that in a minute, B. Does anyone know how involved Slot's been in the academy matches since he's been the manager? I don't think he cares. I've not seen a single pic of him watching. I don't think he does. I don't think he cares, B, but big up, man. Big up the show, guy. Big up for the super chats. Big up everyone. Big up to everyone who called in, enjoyed the show. Big up to everyone in the live chat today. Big up to Ant Dicko as well. We managed to get Ant Dicko. I'd say it was wrong with Ant Dicko to live chat today. He couldn't get in the chat, but we all fixed it, and he's there now as well. So you guys have been fantastic. I would do more of these. Hopefully I can do another one next week, and we'll carry this on. It's been great. And big up Cats with the raid earlier. Big up Never a Fail with the raid earlier. Much love, guys. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow for the pre-show before kickoff, and then back onto my big up channel for the watch along. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Big up. Bye-bye. Good night. God bless.